jungle VIP. I reached the top and had to stop, and that's what's bothering me. I wanna be a man cub and stroll right into town and be just like the other man. I'm tired of monkeying around. Oh, me too. I wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you, talk like you too.
Is that who I think it is? Is Joe still on the freak beat? Can someone get me Joe Mercado? That's him. When did he get back to New York?
Why? Where you been?
LA. There's phone footage of him standing in the middle of Sunset shouting at Wolverine, Spider-Man, and Captain America. Only they're not there. He's talking to thin air.
What?
Word is that he did what they used to call multiple personality disorder. He's got a great story. I was told he used to be a mercenary, a real bastard, and the one time he actually stands in front of innocent people, this was a dig in Egypt, some hidden crypt. He gets shot dead by his buddies. So there he is, dead at the foot of the statue of Khonshu, an Egyptian god, and he gets up again. There's this old hooded cloak draped on the statue. He puts it on and beats the crap out of everybody. Now, Khonshu, he has 4 different aspects. So the mercenary, he comes back to the States, becomes the Moon Knight, and to other people. He's got 4 different personalities now. Dissociative identity disorder. He's completely nuts. Cut off a guy's face once. If he's back in town, you need to talk to. The mayor created that new sweeper squad for homicide, specifically for freak beat stuff. He's on that squad. Flint. There's a Detective Flint on the sweeper squad. Talk to him.
I got a question. Why would you wear white and a giant cape that looks like a moon if you're fighting crime and hunting faces at night?
Easy. He likes people to see him coming. Because he's crazy.
Correlate police radio capture with map and GPS. Show me the last 4 events in incident folder SL2. Include all folder events in the perimeter. Alright then. Driver, go to new event location. Town speed. Park.
Confirmed.
Well now. Sir, that's Mr. Knight, the concerned citizen. No, it's No. If that man were identified by the name of a dangerous vigilante, then I'd have to follow a very specific set of standing orders and restrain him using whatever force was necessary. So this is a thing we do. The police on the streets, that's Mr. Knight. Are we clear on that, son? Hello, Mr. Knight. What do you think we're looking at, Detective Flint? Welcome to our crime scene. We got a slasher again. One of the first cases we ever worked on together was a slasher. Should have known a slasher would have bring you out again. This isn't that. Slashers are bad enough, attacking people who only wanted to travel at night. But this one's different. The victim's a strong man. All the victims were strong men. Bouncers, security, gym rats, and they all got bits cut off them. Good sharp knife, real Jack the Ripper stuff. Look at the cuts, Flint. This isn't a surgeon's work. Sharp knife, but not exactly medical level precision. Thanks trophies, or lunch. Maybe, but the kill wound tells me things. No real medical training, but somebody taught your prep how to murder people. Which makes me wonder why he works here. He's going after a particular type, but he's not trailing them. Pay attention to Mr. Knight. He thinks in a very particular way. This is a tight spot. Why did he bring him here? Who said he did? There's nothing to connect the victims. Slashers are opportunistic. But your prep is. He must be surveilling, maybe during the day, or he's picking his Vicks for their size, but he's fighting like a wounded soldier. It's an ambush point. There's something you'd know about Mr. Knight. He's not traveling far. He's working in a prescribed radius. I need maps. Perhaps you'd like to expand for my colleagues. The slasher Flint mentioned was classic, opportunistic in a preferred territory. This one is pulling planned ambushes within a personal kill zone. That means several things, including that means he must have a hide. Night or not, he's not walking far carrying fresh human organs, and I have the feeling he can't walk far anyway. Hey, weight distribution, height, and there's something wrong with his heel. And a dense part of town, too. You know what's deep as the Chrysler Building is high? No, what? Everything under Manhattan. There's tunnels 1,000 feet under us.
Wait, Mr. Knight. This is all real interesting, but you are not a police officer, so you can't just...
Officer, I appreciate your perspective, but I'm talking about going underground into the hide of a highly trained killer, which will be where he keeps all his weapons. I'd prefer to do that part for you.
You're crazy.
It's been said.
Also, I hate to be the one to point this out, but wearing a white suit, he's kinda going to see you coming.
That's the part I like. The maps and the computers and the self-driving cars and all the other tools. The entire return to New York, paid for with laundered old blood money. Becoming sane by spending what the crazy days paid him. That's how you did it. Pull yourself up a rope and slide down another on an Absel kit. Hard on the arms, easy on the legs. Well, this is a totally sane thing to do.
You know I can hear you coming, right?
All over this noise, you're running some heavy machinery down here.
Sure, important machines. Can't hear myself think sometimes. The noise is in my bones, but that's okay. You're here to take me out? You armed?
Not anymore. I came down here to learn your story.
My story? I'm a soldier. I'm an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm down here to get better.
You were injured in the field?
An IED blew the crap out of me, and they wouldn't fix me. Just said I wasn't fit for service and threw me out. Look at me now. I found all the old medical stuff they wouldn't use on me because it's not right or illegal or whatever. And look how much better I am. I mean, hell, when I'm done, they're gonna have to take me back. They'll look crazy not to.
No need for weapons, soldier. So you were killing healthy people for supplies?
Right. I mean, who does all that training and then does nothing useful with their bodies? There are people who actually know the names of their muscles. But do they sign up or work to get into an agency and serve their country? Hell no. Perfectly useful muscles and organs going to waste. Every time I go on a supply run, I get better. I have to be better.
So I've got this straight. You go up, you hide, you watch and track fit people, and then you kill them. Take pieces of them down here and paste them into your body with obsolete exotic medical machinery. And you think this is the best use of their lives and your time and skills?
No offense, buddy, but you're a mile on the ground wearing a white suit and a bag on your head.
Fair point.
And you're unarmed. You're going to die down here.
I've died before. It was boring, so I stood up.
I don't know, man. I think you would have things I need. Did you think you were going to drag me out of here? Give me to the cops or back to S.H.I.E.L.D.? I know you masked types.
I could, but I have to tell you, you don't know me. You've never met anyone like me before. You prey on innocent travelers at night. That's all I care about. All I'm doing is stopping you, as simply and completely as possible.
So, how are you gonna stop me?
I stopped you 2 minutes ago. Look down. Too much noise in here. You didn't hear it bounce off the wall. It looked like it was important. I wonder what would have happened if you'd ever actually been in a fight, instead of hiding your lumpy ass behind some garbage bag and stabbing people in the back from cover.
Let's find out.
Not good enough, soldier. Look, Doctor, I appreciate the time you spent, but I'm not comfortable with this. I was at a low point when I hired.
No, Mr. Spectre. You were at a lucid point. That is why you paid your fee in advance. You knew you would slip back. The good news is that you don't have dissociative identity disorder. I'm not certain what barbers and fakers you had previously consulted with, but you didn't did simply by pretending to be other people for a while. If that were true, you would be under an epidemic of soap opera actors putting bags on their heads and cutting people's faces off, no? Not that that would be uninteresting to me. I'm sure that, following your experiences, you've read extensively about Khonshu. I found it particularly resonant that Khonshu is said to have 4 aspects: Pathfinder, Embracer, Defender, and the Watcher of Overnight Travelers. And in your most violent moments, Khonshu's vengeful, secret aspect, the one who lives on hearts. The bad news, Mr. Spectre, is that you have brain damage. I believe that you were indeed raised from the dead by an outer-terrestrial entity and remade to some extent by that entity's operations. You are made to be driven by Khonshu's chosen agency. You bring vengeance to those who would harm travelers by night. You cycle through those 4 aspects and your brain, struggling to define what has happened to it, seeks to apply identities to them, whether that be Merrick Spectre, Steve Grant, and Jake Lockley, or Wolverine, Spider-Man, and Captain America. Your brain has conjured them to explain what has happened to you. You're not insane. Your brain has been colonized by an ancient consciousness from beyond space-time. Smile.
Jane, it's dark outside. Go to hell home.
Yeah.
Time to go home, Alan. Time to pretend there's something there.
My name is Mr. Cape to you, and if you ever question my decisions or my credentials again...
It's Oleg. Are you screening my calls? Well done, it impedes the flow of capital. Have a great night, Miss Reed.
Pizza, Prosecco, cats on the internet. Okay.
And it's time for me to leave. Thanks for listening.
Neil, you must leave for your doctor's appointment now.
I want the take from Somalia on my desk in the morning.
Yeah. Time for my little look at the world. Then time to go home. Hello, world.
I will put you on your knees and shoot you through the top of your head. Is that clear?
Yes, that's what I said. You want money? I cause money to happen to you.
I don't think we are done, Joe.
We were done 10 minutes ago, sir.
Can't wait. So excited. It was a night like this when they left him to die.
Make dinner happen. Home and...
Questioning my competence after all the things I've done.
I am the man that makes the thing happen. Abandoned in a foreign country. No contact, no support. No way out.
I told you what you need to do to secure your yen holdings. That was the whole meeting, guys.
The constant entertainment of having cancer.
Thanks. See you way too early tomorrow.
No explanation. Bought expensively. Used for years and thrown away in one mysterious second.
What? I'm paid to provide solutions.
solutions. I listen to your uninformed opinions on those solutions as a courtesy. I really can't not tonight doctor's appointment. It doesn't matter what for. There could only be one response.
Sorry, bad day. I love you.
I am not paid by you, but by the people who pay you. And they hired me away from really serious people. Yeah, son. That's right. The appointment is because of my farting. They should have it back. All 9 of them. The entire Special Operations Group, who obtained and directed and discarded him in the field. He imagined one final sudden short glimmer of amusement in their minds before the bullet met the bone. It's gonna be a good night. Gonna start in 20 minutes. Doing this last job for free. Tonight's the night, first night of the rest of our lives.
Stay within life distance. Release.
What? Alright, that's enough. Not yet. Why can't I hit you? I'm not real. I want to know why they left me out there. They dissolved the company, left me out there to die in the field, and went and got new jobs on Wall Street. They paid me, used me to change the course of countries and history, and now they help banks. It may not have been a good life, but it was my life. They took it, so I take theirs. One left.
There were 9 of us in the Special Operations Group. I had a last-minute late meeting. Didn't leave work on time. We left the global security field and retired to large financial houses to make money. He was a tool. A gun with the numbers filed off. Dropped in a street in Beirut, or Mogadishu, or Tripoli. Guns aren't supposed to come back and punish their owners. I suppose his gamble was just what we taught him. Guns are power. The distant projection of death is power. That's why we all changed careers. We learned differently. The bank always wins.
is that coming from?
Where's what coming from?
That music reminds me of something from when I was a kid.
What, like someone tapping two dinosaur bones together?
No one would believe you quit stand-up comedy to settle down with me, right? Seriously, like a music box. You can't hear that? Yes, Detective Flint, this is Mr. Knight. Your spree hitters just appeared for the third time. I see them. Who knew there was still punk gangs? Kind of vintage. Hey, fun's over. Jumping out at night and beating people for kicks is... hell with it. You're not even listening. Ha! Or what? Well, that was different. I don't understand why I couldn't touch them.
Of course you do, my son. They are ghosts. You know full well that the angry dead can reach out and touch the living. I did.
Okay, fine. Ghosts are randomly attacking people in downtown Manhattan at night. They can touch me, and I can't touch them. What am I supposed to do? Sprinkle holy water all over downtown? Exercise Spring Street?
For as long as we have been together, you have collected items from ancient Egypt, a civilization of the dead as much as of the living. A people who mapped the afterlife. A people who clothed their dead for the world beyond, and sought always to touch the untouchable. You possess all kinds of armor and remnant for fighting the living. How can you not have garments for fighting the dead?
I don't even remember buying most of this.
Perhaps you weren't supposed to remember.
Yo, what's up, motherfuckers? This is a shout out to my main man, Moon Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you feel the beat? This is not cultural appropriation, by the way. Hey, ghost, fuck you. Watch you walking down the street, punching random people in the face for no reason. Well, fuck you. I'm fucking Moon Knight, bitch. I'm gonna fucking punch you in the face, yo. Gonna fucking fuck your ghost ass up, cause I'm fucking Moon Knight,
here's the
bitch.
shit.
I'm Moon Knight.
I hate ghosts.
I'm a creature of the
Match
night.
my speed.
I punch
Pursue
ghosts in the
mode.
face with my bad fucking armor, given to me by my main man, Conchu, an Egyptian god that's been living in my head, yo. I'm white. Can't rap, bro. I can't rap. I'm Russian, so I'm like super white. Well, Asian to be more exact. Are Russian people white, technically? I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, Moon Knight punches a ghost in the face, motherfucker!
get an attack of conscience? It can happen. Did you sit here with a childhood music box, waiting for your fellow gang members to come back?
Wouldst thou like Odin fries with that? Do not bring food into my car. You knew Dr. Peter Allerin, Mr. Skeleton.
I did. I know he worked with you before his death. I contacted Detective Flint. The newspaper said you speak to him.
And he arranged this meeting, yes. How can I help?
I work in sleep research. Peter was something of a mentor to me.
You are not continuing all his work, I hope. There were reasons why we knew each other, and those reasons contributed to his death.
I know you and Peter dealt with neurological attack during sleep. I don't see how it can be the same thing, but...
What we dealt with was a man called Robert Markham, who had a viral infection that caused him genetic issues. Peter gave him an experimental treatment that reacted with the infection and caused some kind of mutation. You have to remember, there was a time where things like this weren't controlled the way they are today, and mutants popped up on pretty much a daily basis in New York City.
All of my patients are having the same dream. That's not even possible, and it's driving them insane by inches. Now I'm hoping Peter gave you some special insight into dream attack because...
What kind of sleep research, Mr. Skeleton?
Sleep is a process that allows the brain to remove toxins from its tissue via the lymphatic system. We are studying the dream state in relation to neurotoxic load, protein activation, and lymphatic processing. I wouldn't expect you to know what any of that means.
Let me see your facility. Let me see your patients.
Look, Peter never disclosed exactly what you did together, but I know you're not precisely qualified to study sonological subjects.
I am precisely qualified. Dreamers are people who travel at night, and that is my specialist subject.
It's owned by the university. You take what you're given. My patients were here. All gone now, of course, until this is solved. We were attempting to induce lucid dream states and guiding the dream's physical mechanics through chemical messaging. Everyone was on drips and sensors.
Is there an empty room?
Just the one. It's damp. We don't use it. If I'm honest, it stinks. God only knows what the previous owners were like.
Can it be locked from the inside?
Yes, but as I say,
I'll take it.
What are you intending to do?
Sleep. The phenomenon is hyperlocal. It's this building, so I intend to let the enemy get a good look at me, so I can get a good look at them.
That's your plan. It occurs to me that you might already be insane.
Me too. Do you sleep here?
No, I'm a night owl. I monitor my subjects while they sleep, and I sleep through the day.
Will any of them come here tonight?
Have you been listening? They're all in hospital now. One of them bit through her own fingers while asleep and didn't wake from it. Once we got her awake, she started screaming about needing to escape her own body. This is just the most extreme expression of the motive shared among all the subjects' dreams. It's the same dream. This is impossible. Even the most mysterious psychoactives cannot repeat the same vision in 100% of the test subjects. I'm at my wit's end. And then I remembered Peter's experience with Markham.
Go to your office. I have to go to work now. Conchu, I know you can hear me. Put me to sleep.
Oh god, he's got you too. Let go, damn it, your brain's under attack, just like the others.
Shut up.
God, what are you doing?
Waking up.
Now, one of the first test subjects of the books. I found him on Craigslist. I found out too late that he had some kind of fungal infection in his brain that was killing him. He died in the dream state. I couldn't have anyone find out. I wrapped him up and put him in the floor, just for now. Just until...
Look at him down there in the damp, rank, with whatever crap you were pumping into him. His brain's sporulated. You've been breathing in his dreams. Hello. Get lost. I confiscated this from a man in Egypt who tried to take someone away from me. I was quite upset with him. I'm told he still passes shards of his own ribcage when he goes to the bathroom. Now then, you have taken someone away from their home. I am not interested in the politics of crime families, so don't even try to justify it. You took someone who was traveling at night, on their way home from a school event. You don't do that in New York City. How many people are holding that person in there? A dozen maybe? Where's your abductee? 5th floor of a 6th floor building. I presume your friends are pretty much spread out. I guess. All right then. May as well go through the front door. Hey, were the boards over the door not a clue that we're closed? What are you supposed to be? The one you see coming. Alley-oop. Crap. Damn it, those things cost real money. And it's not like I have a job. 2nd floor. 3rd floor. I was trying to take a nap. That's not helping. Whoa. 4th floor.
Boogeyman, the terrible, horrible boogeyman. In the middle of the night and frightened bad girls like you. Beware, better have to follow you
5th
everywhere. I crawl to the ceiling and the wall and call on bad little girls like you. I'll torture you and haunt you. I've got you where I want you, a victim of a dark and dirty plot. In other words, I'll put you on the spot.
Good. I need one of those. Come out, wherever you are, and don't go downstairs. It's not safe. Not safe? Pretty sure my gun has a better reach than your bat, but I love this bat, and you owe me a truncheon, and you can't kill me. You could kill her, it's true, but what saves your life after she's dead? Everyone already thinks the kid's dead. The loss is accepted. Have you accepted yours? Are you ready to die today? You could use that gun on her now, but she's the only thing keeping you alive. Make your call. Hello, Scarlet. I guess I must look pretty weird.
Yeah.
My name's Mr. Knight. The police will be here to pick you up in a little bit. You can tell them you met me.
Your face.
It's a mask. Did they hurt you at all?
No, they just carried me places. It's not a mask. It's your face.
Smart kid. Driver, anonymized calling system. Leave a message for Detective Flint, giving this location. Drone, predator mode. This location, mental. Listen, where you're going, tell your friends. Tell everyone you meet. You tell them all. When you see me coming, run.